Hi, I'm a global runner and I'm trying to get under 2:30 in the marathon aged 51. This has been a crazy week of travel as well as a lot of training, so let's get straight into it. On Friday, I was still in Hawaii and I took a rest day because I was doing a tour of one of the other smaller islands. So there was no running that day, but it was a super fun day. Then that night, I flew overnight back to Calgary. So welcome to almost April in Calgary. This is ridiculous. I got off the flight from Hawaii, landed in a snowstorm. It's -8 and it's horrible. So in like December maybe, I'd easily have run in this type of weather. But today I'm giving in. We're going on the treadmill. Okay, so we're gonna do a little bit of shakeout. I got off the plane, I had something to eat. I was actually quite rested on the plane, so I was just exhausted, so fell asleep. So I actually got some relatively decent sleep. So I'm just going to keep things nice and chill today.
So I think it's kind of good to have that glare and delay in years.
Okay, so it's Saturday evening and I'm getting just a few more miles in while I can. I know it looks spectacular with the snow and there's mountains there that you would be able to see but for the snow. But it's nearly April and it is 40 degrees Celsius colder than I was yesterday. So it's a bit of a shock to the system to go from running in like super shoes on paved road with your top off and just in shorts to this. And I've got a long run tomorrow as well, so I'm hoping it doesn't snow too much tonight so that we get decent footing on some of the roads tomorrow. But yeah, I've got to say, I am tired of this weather. But fortunately, in 2 days' time, I'm off to Europe. And then in 3 days' time, I'm off to Africa. Okay, this is going to take some motivation. This is a seriously snowy and cold day. I wish I was in Maui. Okay, it's fine. We're not doing any pace. We're just going long miles, getting it done. Any old pace, doesn't matter how fast or slow we go, just gonna go long. So that's the focus. Let's get that done. And we've got company today.
Morning.
This fucking sucks.
It really does, doesn't it?
I'm thinking trail shoes.
You're thinking trail shoes?
What are you thinking?
Can we go back? I don't know. Like,
Should we go and have a look? So these are the hidden miles. These are the miles that nobody sees. We are over 20 miles into this run and about 2.5 hours into it. This is the grind that you benefit from on race day, but that no one ever sees. "22 miles. That was a grind. I've got to say 20 miles in Maui felt way easier than that. It's melted off now, but for the first like 2 hours you're running on ice and it's like all those little micro slips, so that made it tough, but it's done. 22 miles, it's about 35k in the bag. Let's go and eat. Monday was just more mileage. In the morning I did 7 miles, which is about 11k, and in the afternoon I did 6 miles, which is 10k, for a total of about 13 miles or 21k for the day. Okay, so we started the week in Hawaii, then we ran a really long run on the ice in Calgary. Both of those are in North America, I think you'll agree. And now we're in Europe. Look at that. There's green grass and actual flowers. This is insane. It's almost like it's spring. So we're going to do a nice cheeky little long run around, semi-long, around Hyde Park. and I'm really looking forward to this. Look, they've closed the road here just for me, I think, and there's a million like people out running and cycling and just enjoying it. A bit of a wind, but I am looking forward to this. I'm gonna take it easy because of having spent another night on a plane. Never ideal. So of course it's never ideal to have to run straight off a plane, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. And the advantage that I've got is that at least I'm not doing anything fast. I'm just out digging in some miles. Here we have a spiky statue thing in front of a round building. Royal Albert Hall, obviously. Kensington Palace. I guess technically we're in Kensington Gardens, not Hyde Park. Oh man, I think this long run is gonna fly by. I've got real excitement in my step for being in London. Gotta love it. We're about 4 weeks out from the London Marathon, so the whole of London seems to be out training. So good to see. That's the Ritz Hotel in front of us. I'm not staying there. Maybe one day. Maybe when I hit 1 million subscribers. Definitely. So this is my hotel room with a lovely view of the car rental counter. And look, if you look through those windows, you can see the outside. So we've got the sun going down over Buckingham Palace there. Not something you see every day. There you go. Does it get more London than this? Red phone box, Big Ben in the background. Decent view. Nelson's Column. Okay, I'm outside Harrods and I'm gonna go in the food court. Every run should end up at the Harrods food court. You can get whatever you want. And if you thought that run was good, wait till you see where I am tomorrow. So it's tomorrow and we are in Africa. More specifically, Morocco. More specifically, Marrakesh. So let's go and have a look. This is crazy. I can't believe that I was in Hawaii a week ago and London yesterday. And now we've got the blue skies of Africa. I love it. Let's go and see what it's like out there. I don't know if you can see, there's oranges in that tree. Cool. Never seen an orange tree before. So there are a couple of things which really hit me when I'm traveling. The first thing is you got to be kind to yourself. You can't be upset if you're not hitting what you need to in terms of paces. Can't be upset if you feel tired. Like I really didn't have a great sleep last night. So just got to be kind to yourself. The second thing is, okay, you take your life into your own hands on these. I tend to find time for the running, but it's the other stuff, the weight training, that I think I lose out on. No big deal, just some camels when I'm traveling. And as you get older, you really do need that. So I'm going to try and make an effort to at least do some strength work in the hotel room. Even just a little bit. Let's hope this says all welcome, especially runners. I think it probably does. It's actually a little bit cool. There is a bit of a wind going, but it's almost colder than London was yesterday. So I don't know how these crossings work, but I think you just leg it. gonna die. Proof that runners are faster than horses. See ya. I also just want to say, Morocco, I know border agents, you know, the immigration people, are not the nicest people across the world, but yours really take the biscuit. So rude, like aggressive, arrogant, dismissive, hostile, just unnecessary. Sorry, but that's true. So there was a guy on the plane and he had a really cool running backpack, and I asked where he got it from, and he said he ordered it online at WAA, and it turns out it's the Marathon des Sables this Sunday. So there were loads of runners in the airport who'd flown in for that. That's cool. There we go, 14 miles. Is that 24k, something like that? Another 14 miles, which is what, like 24k? I was just looking, I've done 63 miles in the last 4 days, which is just over 100k in 4 days. Hey, so it is Thursday. Is it Thursday? It's Thursday. And I finally got a decent-ish sleep last night, so I'm happy with that. So I'm going to try and do a little bit extra today. So I've been focusing just on easy, steady miles, just to get the mileage up, and I've done a ton of miles. I've got a 10k race planned for Sunday. So today, which is Thursday, I'm going to do just a little bit of effort. So I'm going to do half an hour hard, or sort of steady state really, more like 6-minute miling, which is 3:43 a kilometre. And then I'm going to go and do maybe 5 by a minute on, minute off. But sidling up, thinks he's got a chance, and then he sees that. Try somewhere else, mate. He's showing off to the lady one. He said, look at the size of that. She's not impressed, look. There we go, a bit of motivation for anyone who needs it. Slow, speed. Done. I ended up doing 36 minutes just because I felt like it, and now I'm going to go and do some strides outside. I have to say, I wondered why this hotel didn't have a sauna, and now I know. They just use the gym. It is hotter than Hades down here. It is insane. There are no fans. There are no fans on the treadmill. It doesn't feel like they've got air conditioning in here. So there's my heat training. It got stinking hot and my heart rate showed it. But overall, happy with that. A few strides, and then that is a good week. Okay, I'm going to